Good morning, and I know I didn't announce that I was going to be on this morning, but I thought it might be fun to, at least for a while, try and be able to do these every now and then. Once a week is what I'm aiming for. I don't know whether that'll be on Monday or Tuesday, and so here we are. What I want to illustrate this morning is James 4:10. Humble yourself before the Lord, and He will exalt you. And as I was thinking about that verse this morning, I just had pictures of leaves, and when I did my little scribble sketch, they came out looking like trees. So I'm not guaranteeing, I won't guarantee anyway. We'll just see how this goes, but I'll just kind of show you here kind of what I saw. I'm using what are these called? A China marker, because I don't want my black line to disappear. And I'm actually doing just like a little snippet of what I kind of saw. Gosh, this thing is annoying. Let me cut this off. All right, sorry there. And, I don't know that I'm going to talk a whole lot besides some of my colors. A little graphic person in me is coming out in this. I want to keep it kind of simple. All right, so that's it for my sketch. And I want to take some warm colors and just block in some color. Oh, I didn't put any yellow on here. Let me grab my yellow. My yellow tends to float around and never quite be where, oh, here it is. It's right here. Never quite be where I'm thinking it should be. Just like wandering. I think I actually want to start with some yellow and some white. Just put in some blocks of color here in the middle. I have a piece of that gray palette paper over here as my palette. I really wanted to expand a little bit. Expand a little bit beyond my little credit card thing. All right, so I can maybe take a little bit. Well, I do have gesso on my paper, just because that way my paint will sit on top and gives me a little bit more flexibility on what I can do later. So there's my warms. I want the background to, I'm going to bring just, for some reason, I just feel like I want to bring a little block of color up there too. And perhaps a block of color down here too. And I don't necessarily want it to just stop off at that line down there. So that was my warms, and I want to just put in the same way. I've got a dry brush. Doesn't feel like I quite washed it out as much as I could have. And I'm going to lock in some color on the background here. And back of my leaves / trees. Actually, let me get some of this kind of olivey color. I think that would be pretty. Just a a little touch of that down there would be pretty too. A little bit can come into play with my other colors, just to make it feel like it goes together a little bit better. Now, what kind of came to mind is then putting a thin coat of, I have my really good thick white paint out here. I'm going to, oh gosh, why isn't anything where it's supposed to be this morning? Because I didn't put it back where it's supposed to be, I guess. Here's my, oh, I really like that up there on my palette where the yellow mixed a lot with the white. And I want just maybe a thin coat of white on my trees. I kind of have something in my mind, and to see how it actually turns out. Kind of sad, not sad, that I lost some of those black lines, so I'm going to try and get some back. This is a baby wipe. And I can, of course, color more in later too. And actually, I think I will grab my crayons and put a little bit of color in there. All right, we'll see if we like those later on or not. There's a thinner line. And I'm going to wipe up some of this down here too and let some of those colors show through a little bit more. Maybe a little white even snuck back in there. All right, and then I really want my background to really not be quite so dark, but I want a little color in my background. Oh, I guess I wanted some gray up there. I didn't know that I wanted some gray up there. Now, part of the key is to keep the area that you are working in damp. So in other words, I don't want this to totally dry before I can blend it into the other colors. See if we can lift a little bit of that up. Some of that background come through. Pretty. All right, and I do want a little bit, trying to think how I want these areas to come through. Because they're a little too similar. I haven't done anything with this. So over here, let's do kind of a positive thing here. Bring that bright color back. And same thing over here. Those a little bit different. And up here, I have the color, I think I will thank God when he colors this in and exalts us. Might do a little different than what I am here, but oh, I like that yellow over here. And how that shows up. Getting a little contrast of my spots against the other. So I want to, a little pink card up here. There's lots of things that this says to me, actually, the two trees. It says, that we're not alone. We've got help in times of needs. It says that if we wait on the Lord and we humble ourselves before him, then he exalts us in his own time. I'm not going to get that off. Let me pull out a Inktense pencil here too, because I can probably get some thinner lines with that. Not that I am intending to water it. Holding my pencil pretty loosely, and oh, look how that let the green show through there. That's exciting to me. And then, you know, if you wanted a little shadow, I don't think I do though. You could actually blend that in, but I don't think I do. I like that little bit of scribbling there. What it really needs for me right now is some splatters. And I think I'm going to, if I can pick up a little piece of scrap paper over here, going to put this piece of paper over my tree and just do some splattering. Kind of fun what's going on in the background, isn't it? I might go in and soften that a little bit. As a matter of fact, do I want to? I could. But I don't want to totally lose that texture that's going on in the background. So I think not. I think I'm going to leave the texture. I like that texture is what I'm deciding. So I'm going to leave that. And where was my other little tree here? Here's my tree. Oh, it's got some water over there, which I wouldn't worry about except I just put that Inktense pencil on there. All right, and we'll just use up some of our paint over here. And I can try to do that with a crayon as well as with my fingers. Greeny gold color is kind of transparent, so that'll probably be fun. Those big ones will probably be fun though later. And let's get a little orange here. Probably don't need every color of the rainbow in the background, but I do get a little carried away with that, I know. And last are magenta. I think will be fun. And let's see how she looks without messing her up. Fun. Fun. I like it. There she is. Two trees together, the Lord exalting us. And yet we're always with him. His heart, our heart. There's a lot of things it says to me. I'll probably, it's just something about my little, nope, I'm going to leave it just as it is. I like it just the way it is. All right. God bless you guys. Toodles. Thank you, Mary. I actually saw one comment and got to comment on it. Thank you guys. Have a blessed day. Toodles.